Yo, hey guys, Ken Periman here, and I am back again with another product, and it's not here, but let me show it to you. It's actually part of another project that I'm doing, but this is the meat of the project. Hold on. Now, it is all in this box right here, and it is from Nilite. And what they are is they are a set of off-road lights. Yes, you can't have a Jeep without a set of off-road lights, right? Yes, you can, but I want some. So I went and got these guys, and they come with a set of two and a short pigtail on it. And what's also really nice is they come with an entire kit. So here's the deal. It's not necessarily this is set up for any specific vehicle. It has an entire kit that you can, through the wire harness, run through maybe your firewall, find a spot, kind of like how you would do old school stereos and stuff like that, right? Run it through inside, and then connect this little switch right here. I don't know if you can see it. And then you can actually have a fully functioning switch built into it. But my Jeep has auxiliary switches, and that is why the hood is open, because right over here is a set of wires with the built-in relay. And I'm going to use one of the smaller sets because it doesn't use that much amperage on here. And I'm going to use this and wire it directly to this bracket. This is part one of a couple projects that I'm doing together, but this is where the lights are going to get mounted to. Really nice set of lights, all aluminum encasement. Nice set of LEDs you can see right in there. They're both kind of a pinpointing / flood, and lights are set up in two different arrays so that you have a pinpoint light going straight down the middle, and then of course you have this set of arrays. Now, for flooding, and I like the idea of the flood. I mean, if I need pinpoint lights, it should be just on my headlights, right? I just need a little more light that it will span the side of the vehicle a little bit, also kind of get it up a little bit higher, give me a little more throw, maybe fill up the area a little bit more. Because also, as I have done before, and it's inside my Jeep, here in the windshield is I have some camera mounts that I can put on there, my action cams. And the thing is action cams are wonderful during the day. They're getting better at night. But it's always good when you're going off-road, and again, these will be intended to be used when I'm off-road, flooding the area of light so that I got better video. So, besides that, I also have a mounting wiring kit that's built in here, mounting kit, sorry. I already showed you the wiring. Then there's also the thank you for choosing Nilite, and of course they have the if you need help, contact us, and also just a little plug for them. They have a ton of different lights. I just chose these because they're relatively inexpensive and they're pretty straightforward in the install process. And right here is the install instructions for the entire unit. So if you're punching a hole through the wall and running your wiring harness through and then connecting it to the battery, and then you got a relay built into it and the switch, all that. I don't need all of that. I'm actually going to cut a portion of this wiring harness just so I can run from that side to this side and then connect to those wires right there. And that is it. Everything else, relay, battery, power, and all that, it's going to be inside, already built into the Jeep. So let's go right at it. All right, guys, let's see if we can get these mounted first. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so let me show you something here. This is the bracket that will allow it to pivot up and down. Most likely it is going to be basically sitting in this position. Then I'm going to have to mount this in here with the screw, nut, and bolt going up and into that. Not the nut actually will fit in this groove. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can get this even into this. So my idea is to set this way. There we go. Okay, so no, not a problem, but no. So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna go ahead and take these brackets out, and that is easy enough to do. I was wary of the possibility of this doing that. And that is not a problem. So I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew these, get them out. And then just going to have to take the bracket, get the nut, get this started for the most part. Yep, right? Okay, that isn't working. That's going right into the housing. That makes a whole lot more sense, Ken. Okay, so back at it again, right? This will be sticking out. Now, we can set this bracket in loosely, of course, because we'll have to make some adjustments. I want to get it just finger tight so that I can move this left to right, and then also I can move it in and out where I need it to be. Now, this makes now that I can put this down inside the bracket, then all that, yes. Okay, so there we go. I have put this down, make sure that that washer covers the breech, and then give it a little bit of love, right? We should be able to set this here, and look at that. I have some room so that this will not touch. I don't know, this is front or back, but what I'm going to do is hand tighten this with the screw here, because what I don't want to do is have this thing come down and hit the paint on this, right? So I'll have to lock this in separately. I'm gonna have to use an open box wrench, or as I like to say, a croissant wrench. Croissant. Okay. I think that might actually work, right? There's a screw down here, which I'll have to use a box end or a crescent wrench to lock in. And then there's this guy down here that I'm also going to have to lock in. And I don't think my socket's going to fit, so. Okay, that's pretty much there. I don't think, yep, not gonna work. Awesome, case, set, tons of these little things with the heat gun, and we'll get ourselves a waterproof, fully set connection, and then wrap it with a little electrical tape just to be super sure. Because I'm gonna have to clip it and cut it. This is where I gotta be a little bit careful, but there's positive and negative. The problem is I need the negative. Okay, yeah. All right, so this is the relay. I don't need this. This is also the fused link that goes directly to your positive and negative. I don't need this. I only need this cut somewhere along here, and then this I'll need to clip, connect it to this set of lights, and then run this all the way over, I hope, and connect to those set of lights. Okay. Wish me luck. Think that's gonna do it? Okay. Okay. I think we just need to test it. Guys, let's test it. I'm just gonna throw it in accessory mode. Let you, no, don't enable FaceTime tracking. So positive and negative, I'm grounded. Guys, wish us luck. Finally, about an hour into the build, looking good. Let's start it. Auxiliary 3 going on. Oh my. Well, holy Krasinskis. Let's turn everything off. Accessory 3, boom. Wow. So I've got to adjust them possibly. Oh, those are bright. Wow. What do you guys think? Accessory 3 off, Jeep off. Okay, that's just something vibrating, right? Yo, guys, that was kind of cool. All right, so let's start with wrapping this all back together. Now, the next thing I have to do is I have to align this light set. All right, there we go, guys. Yo, so that was pretty straightforward. It did take me about 90 some minutes to put this together, but it was making things work and making it right. I don't want to just haphazardly put things together that doesn't work or fails here in the near future. So I'm making sure that I'm putting the right little connectors on. I'm soldering them together, this little soldering style kit, solder stick wire connectors, so that there's a good connection. Then I'm also double taping them and then routing them properly just so that it looks good. And in fact, I might do a little bit more, but at this moment, there they are. They are set up. You saw it fire up. It's pretty awesome. We're going to call it a day. All right, guys? All right, guys. So here it is, finally at nighttime. Just wanted to show you a couple views of what this looks like and how it looks with these lights on. Currently, I am sitting with my standard lights on, with my fog lights. So I will go ahead and switch to regular mode, and then these are driving lights, so my fog lights only at this point. Now this is daytime driving lights because I have them off completely. Now let's go back to my fog lights only, go to my regular lights, and then I'm going to flash my high beams. There's my high beams. All right, now lastly, here are the night lights. While it does have a bit of a beam, and you can see it on that no parking anytime sign, look how bright these things are. And also, more importantly, look how it lights up from left to right. If I can just turn off my lights, now I just have my daytime driving. Look at that. It lights up the Jeep itself and also lights up everything to the left and to the right of it. That is pretty darn nice. Right? See the tree in the background? It lights up so much. This is such an impressive set of lights. All right, guys. You know what? I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.